Well, welcome back to Woburn, everyone. Paul McNamara along with Matt O'Brien. We're here for Game 2, and Art Egerton, of course, staging everything for us and making us sound human out here, Matt. But we're just a little bit hungover from the great first game. A terrific Masco win and a great effort by Marblehead. A 3-2 win for Masco. The game that went right down to the wire. The winning goal scored with a minute and a half left. But that's history right now. And Masco moves on, the number 5 seed, and the number 4 seed Marblehead unfortunately goes home, and this one we get the number 2 seed North Reading and the number 10 seed Peabody. The Tanners knocking off Danvers in preliminary game, and that got them here, and they're introducing the starting lineup for Peabody right now.
Yeah, North Reading heading into the tournament riding the hot hand of Nick Ponte, and he's played every minute for the Hornets this season to this point. Twin brothers lead the offense with juniors Pat and Mike Driscoll as they've racked up close to 60 points between them this season. And senior Jared Potter has also put up some impressive numbers with 24 points of his own. On the defense, the Hornets will rely on a mix of upperclassmen and some skilled underclassmen to patrol the blue line, as they'll try to protect Nick Ponte. And if you're Peabody under legendary coach Mark Leonard, despite losing 5 games in early January, Mark has been able to motivate his Tanners back on a winning track. Peabody comes into the tournament with a nice mix of upper and underclassmen. League All-Stars led by senior forwards Reed Foster, sophomore Chris Gillen, and junior defenseman Donnie Shaw. The Tanners also have sophomore goaltender who is also a League All-Star. The Tanners, under Coach Leonard's system, can execute without overthinking. The Tanners have a good chance of making some noise, and they made some noise against Danvers High School the other night in a nice little upset.
Yeah, and every game you win, you become more of a believer.
That's right.
So now we're going to have our national anthem.
Well, that wasn't a live singer, but she did pretty good for being recorded.
Yeah, great rendition of the anthem, and now North Reading with a different approach after the anthem. They don't hit their sticks as a team, but the captain does, maybe 3 or 4 second delay there. And we want to thank everybody for watching today, and hope you spread the news to everybody about MyHockeyLive. This is one of many games we're covering this weekend and throughout the tournament, and we want to thank our sponsors, our tournament sponsors, Mohawk Rubber Sales, Jif Food Company, and Integrated Benefits Group, and you'll hear more about those sponsors as we go further along in today's Cybercast.
Nick Ponte, a junior for North Reading, coming into the game with a 1.66 goals against average, a 92 save percentage. And Paul, don't make any mistake about it. This North Reading team can put the puck in the net. 97 goals for versus 34 goals against. Talk about the top 3 players.
You put it in their net and you keep it out of your net, you're going to win a lot of hockey games. And they come in 17-4, the 4 seed, and I think they want to show everybody that their league can play hockey too.
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. Kalos versus Carney now on the face-off. And North Reading's going to dump it in right on goaltender.
That's McDonald, the junior, Aaron McDonald, yeah.
The junior coming into this game. head coaches for North Reading are John
Giuliotti,
and Mark Leonard for
great hockey guy, as most
Peabody
of the coaches in Eastern Mass are.
That's right. A shot. I'm going to have a whistle. I believe that's going to be, what are you, just out of the zone that time. So we'll 11 seconds into the game, we've had 2 whistles.
Yeah, 11 seconds. If we have 2 whistles every 11 seconds, we're going to be here all night.
Exactly. This time, absorbing a good hit that time was number 15, James Duran.
We're going to have another whistle right here, Matt. Peabody didn't realize they were offsides, and Reed Foster, one of the Peabody captains, not happy with that, and he wants to take a public speaking course and express his well-spokenness. The right wing on the first line, leading scorer for the Tanners, good hockey player.
That time now, here comes 21 for Peabody. That's Easton again. It's going to be wrapped around the near side boards, trying to chip it out. Kept in that time, but also took a big hit that time. Was number 17, Anthony Hartnett. Kept it in, but took a big hit.
Yeah, Marullo dishing that hit out for North Reading. Not the biggest guy on the ice, but boy, he ran him over right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And up to neutral ice now is number 21. That is Marullo. Marullo going to take it wide to the near side. He's going to get around the defenseman. That time he's going to take it around the net. Drops it right back for number 24 of North Reading. Dishes it out front, but no cigar there. Shot that time taken, deflected wide behind the net of McDonald. Now finally gained control this time by Carney. Carney's going to get it up to number 12, Marshall. Marshall loses the puck. Now it's brought right up to number 24, Driscoll. Driscoll, one of the leading scorers for the North Reading Hornets, and I've said 97 goals in the year. If you're the leading scorer, you're a big part of that.
Yeah, 97 goals for a team in 20 games or 21 games. It's almost 5 a game, and you know they I haven't seen North Reading, but boy, they look confident and like they want to attack all the time, and they want to be on the go, on the offensive, and it looks like they're going to keep the shift short and just keep sending them over the boards and keep that momentum going.
Onium now taking the draw over to Collins. Collins going to get over the red line, tries to get it in, but can't. That's time dumped in by Correri. Matt Correri out of North Reading. Now it's number 11. Dolan tries to get it up, and I believe it got into the netting. So we're not even 2 minutes into this game, Paul, and I think we've had about 45 whistles.
Those whistles better be in good shape, or they'll wear out if at this rate.
Otherwise, I'm going to start getting the hiccups.
Just not a lot of flow early in this one. 13-18 to go, first period of play.
North Reading running the draw. That time a shot deflected, and McDonald's going to tie it up. Good shot that time by senior defenseman sophomore defenseman James Duran. Duran getting a lot of ice time, and his partner Corey Collins, the captain. And now we have the top lineup for North Reading of Kalos, Potter, and Driscoll.
An announcer's dream. 3, 4, and 5 are the numbers.
Oh, beautiful! Right
as you
there
pointed
in
out,
front
Matt.
of me. Over 60 points between these 3 guys.
Wow.
Duran now keeping it in. Driscoll absorbs a hit, gets it right up that time to the defenseman. Shot on net, almost. I thought that almost went in. Duran doing a great job of keeping it in. Kalos tries to keep it in, he can't do it. Collins now will just dump it down. McCarthy now taking it, he'll give it to his partner that time, Dolan, And now it's dumped up by McGreal. McGreal going to bank it off the boards. He's going to give it, now it's to Kalos. Kalos loses control of it, and now Peabody regains control. I thought there was going to be a call right there, but now 13 now, delayed. Tries to get it up there. McCreary tries to get it up. He can't do it. Kalos gets it up in neutral ice. Now here comes Potter. Potter's gaining some speed. Gives it over to his partner that time. He tried to feed him right back, but unfortunately, I think Potter wanted a call. He had Driscoll wide open.
Yeah, Potter was claiming he was being hooked there and couldn't get a stick on that return pass.
And McGreal now is going to throw it out in front of the net. Now Peabody is just going to bank it off the boards. And
Potter just got tripped too, and no call.
No call on the ice. Well, we've had too many whistles so far.
Potter's offsides there.
Jeez, a lot of offsides here. They sure Brad Marchand's not on this team?
They waved that icing
now.
off. I don't know why. That should have been another whistle, but
Marullo now to the far side. He's going to take it wide. Flip it down that time now. 27, Nick Day battling in the corner. Marullo, he's just going to cycle it around the net. Doucette now tries to get it up ice. Can't get it up the boards. You have the captain, Foster, now trying to battle it down there with Carney. Now finally Foster gets it. He's going to get it over the red line. He's going to chip it past the defenseman. Carter with a nice cutback move, but unfortunately that's going to be Corey Collins that's going to intercept the pass. Now here's Duran. Duran now, the sophomore, playing in a big second round of the tournament. That's pretty impressive by a sophomore there. Now Collins is going to chase after it. Corey Collins is going to be battling with Peabody's number 9,
wow.
Brewster, and Brewster sent Collins for a little ride there.
Yeah, Brewster got his hands up high.
Here comes 25, and that was, oh boy, Onanen. Sorry, Chris, I can't pronounce your last name, son.
Wow, I'll tell you, I think it was Marshall over there or Doucette got his hands way up high on a North Reading guy. That's two, I'm not favoring either team, but there's two calls they could have made on Peabody right there, and indicative of maybe how they're going to call this game.
You have Onanen versus number 22. That's going to be Chris Gillen taking the face off as Onanen's kicked out, and Ramirez now takes the draw. Peabody wins it. McCreary keeps it back in. McGrill. Keep it in.
Just a little over 10 minutes to go, first period of play, and it's evident how each of these teams wants to play. Matt, North Reading with a huge up-tempo go, and Peabody more likely to try to grind it out, be a little more physical, and play for the one goal.
Onanian now battling with Peabody's Hartnett. Here comes that shot that time, just over the net. Here comes Onan. He's stuck in the corner with nobody to help. He's just going to dangle right out front, take a shot that's off the side of the net that time. And Shaw will now get it up ice. Here comes McGrill. McGrill looking for some friends out there. Here comes number 3, one of the top scorers, Kalos, as he's taken down. No call again. Taken down by Aaron Dolan. But here comes Potter. Potter with a nice little move, trying to find his buddy Driscoll out front. Can't do it.
Nice play by 24 Nick Merriman to work in the defensive end, the forward, the center, I think.
Shipped out.
Or the left wing, rather.
Now on neutral ice, try to get it in that time. And a huge hit that time by Kalos. Gets it off to 24. That's going to be Merriman. Merriman is going to get it that time to Dolan. Dolan with a nice shot on net. Nick Pawnee, that's his first time we've mentioned him live in this game. But
yeah, they could have played the first 5 minutes with 6 guys out.
Oh, yeah.
But Ponte looked very calm there with the pad, making a nice save.
Here comes Potter. Potter tries to put it between the legs of Dolan that time.
Dolan, great play by Dolan there to stand him up.
Potter looking for some friends out there. Just throws it out. Now it's going to be a Nick Pawnee. Nick Pawnee coming out of the net. And he's going to try to...
He's bored. He wants to get in the game.
I'm telling you, his parents probably, their stomach flipped on that one. Now battling in the corner is going to be number 18 for Peabody. That's going to be Pat McCarthy. Trying to get it up the far side boards. Out of Valade. Valade with a shot deflected wide. So far, no score. 8:19 remaining in the first period. Here comes number 27 with a soft backhander that time, just chipped wide.
Yeah, Nick Day, 27, very active this shift. Couple of real nice hockey plays.
Battling behind the net this time is number 21. That's going to be John Marullo. Trying to find out front. Day, no. Here comes 24. That's going to be Driscoll. Driscoll, one of the leading scorers for North Reading. Wow, and we're going to have an icing call.
Driscoll and Smullen from Peabody really going after it behind the net there. Up high, elbows, hands, everything. This game is... at times, even just in the 7:52 to go, first period of play, but even in the first 6 minutes, there have been some football plays out there.
Well, it's tournament hockey. It's going to be physical. And Valade now over to his partner McGrail. McGrail took a shot on that. That's going to be deflected.
Aaron McDonald on his game. He's been very active. He's probably got 6 saves already to the 1 for Ponte down the other end.
He's going to get a workout. He's already got a workout this first period. Onanian take the face-off against Carney. Won by Onani and a shot, and I think that was Ramirez that went really, really hard into the post, head first, and knocked the net off its moorings. 7:40 remaining between North Reading High School and Peabody High School. No score so far, but the pressure has definitely been on sophomore goaltender Aaron McDonald.
Yeah, I love the tempo of North Reading, and Peabody's just trying to get a feel for themselves out here, trying to assess how they have to play, but not shying away from any physical activity.
Shot that time, blocked. And now battling in the corner is Hartnett. Hartnett's going to put a big hit on Potter. And now here we got Valade. Valade taking it to the near side boards. He's going to bring up the rush as Driscoll's knocked down from behind. No call. Here comes Foster for Peabody, the captain. Reed Foster. He's going to give it to Carney. Back to Foster. Shot. Pad save that time by Pawnee. Rebound. Just missed the net. And now battling in the corner is Foster again. So the Tanners with a good opportunity there, Paul.
Boy, what a heavy shot by Foster, and he did not think twice about letting that fly. He could shoot the puck.
And now it's cleared all the way into the ice. Are we going to get an icing? No. McDonald's going to play it. He's going to pass it up to number 6. That's Donnie Shaw. Here's Foster, interfered by the referee. You're not going to make a penalty on your own kind, but geez, that should be interference.
Stripes interference?
Stripes interference.
Folks, we'll talk more about it between periods, but we want to thank Mohawk Rubber Sales and Jif Food Products, as well as Integrated Benefits Group, for their support of Massachusetts high school hockey and MyHockeyLive. We thank them for their partnership during the tournament.
Dolan now getting up for number 9. That's Brewster. Brewster just going to dump it in that time. Chipped by Pawnee. Now gets it over to
Corey Collins, 14 for North Reading, one of the captains. Boy, he's not afraid to throw his weight around. He's not the biggest kid out there, but boy, he looks like a tough player.
Corey Collins has also gotten a lot of ice time so far, as he's splitting time right now with his partner, Pat McCarthy. That's for Peabody. 18 is Tyler Collins. There could be some relation there. Now up the far side boards. Banked off, kept in that time by number 18. That is Tyler Collins. Battling now with Aaron Dolan. Dolan gets it up the ice. For captain for Peabody, Marshall. Here comes Foster. Foster going to get a shot.
Nearly offsides on that one.
That's Brewster. Right?
Official right on the call.
Now big hit that time. Here comes number 11 as he absorbs a big hit from number 5. Here comes Onani, and Onanian's got 3-on-1 right now. Onanian a shot. Save, and it goes up to the netting.
Yeah, big hit by Bobby Caproni right below us on number 11. I think it was Matt Carreri. And this Peabody team, they are tough. But again, the style differences spelled out in the goals against, goals for this year. I mean, Peabody, I think they scored 60 and allowed 50, where North Reading scored, as you said, 97 and allowed 20 or something, or 19 or 32, somewhere in that neighborhood. But 34,
34 that.
Big discrepancy.
Valade now up the neutral ice. He's going to get it to Kalos. Kalos going to take it wide. Kalos trying to find somebody. He stops, turns around, absorbs a hit. Now battling in the corner. He's got his line mate Potter now. Potter trying to find somebody out front. McGrail calling for the puck, but it actually gets to Valade. Valade, a shot on net. Tip. Tried to tie it up that time was McDonald, no cigar.
Nice play by Doucette in there. Devin Doucette, number 4 for Peabody.
Valade taking a nice hit that time. The physical play picking up, and that's what you want to see in tournament. McGrail keeping it in with a slap shot. That's wide. And here comes Potter. Tries to feed somebody out front. It was a blind pass. But now it's taken by Driscoll. Driscoll just going to dump it in. Get their top line.
Smart play right there by Mike Driscoll.
Now Smullen's going to get it up. Collins now. He's going to look far side. Nice little chip pass this time to Nick Day. Nick Day on the back end. Good broken up that time by Foster.
Yeah, great play by Reed Foster, the wing. He heads up down there. And a nice check right there.
That's the other Corey Collins. Or excuse me, the other Collins. Corey Collins, the captain for North Reading, with a nice hit there. This time it's going to be dumped in, and we're going to get an icing.
Well, we've gone longer stretches between whistles later in the period with 3:58 to go. Opening period of play, but nobody able to put a 1 up on the scoreboard yet, Matt.
Well, I got to tip my cap to Aaron McDonald. There was a few chances there where even he could have tied it up. He attempted to, couldn't, still made the save. As McGrill. Now McGrill's going to take a wrister, deflected, didn't squeak through. And now you got Eason now gets it out of the zone. Over to McGrill, the far side. McGrill tries to look across ice. He was trying to find Day that time. Now Marullo battling in the corner along with Driscoll. And still battling. Here comes Driscoll with a puck as he just gets laid out that time by Donnie Shaw. But don't underestimate the Irish, because Driscoll got right back up right in his face.
Very few do.
Yeah.
in games of sport like this.
Now battling in the corner is Donnie Shaw, along with his partner there, Dolan. And you have 3 Tanners in there. Ryan Carney going against, I believe that's McGrill. McGrill just absorbing the hit, kept in now by Valade. Valade tried to feed out front, can't do it. And McGrill is just going to chip it out.
Yeah,
I think he had some time.
It's about a 7-iron going to the boards.
Yeah. It was either a 7-iron or his pitching wedge. I don't know what he was using. I also don't think, I think he was just tired and wanted to get something going. He wanted to get off the ice. I don't think he meant to shoot it out of the rink. But the faceoff should be outside. All right, now the referee is pointing. So we're going to have Chris O'Nanian.
They got it right.
Chris O'Nanian taking the faceoff against, I believe that is J.T. Eason. Eason's going to win the draw. It's going to get it to McCarthy. McCarthy's going to gain some speed over to the North Reading zone. McCarthy takes a shot. That time is blocked by Collins. And it's time Duran now absorbing a big hit with McCarthy. McCarthy's a defenseman. He's now acting as a forward. Here comes North Reading. Here comes Carreri. Carreri's going to get it in. And I believe that's Ramirez. And Ramirez gets hooked up there that time by Dolan, but no call again. So no penalties. I've seen a couple, but still no whistles. Here comes Brewster. Brewster now going to try to toss it to the middle that time to Marshall. And now it's getting up to Ramirez. Ramirez now tries to flip it in, absorbs a hit. Here comes O'Nanian trying to feed.
Talk about finishing
that time, but
finishing your hit. Aaron Dolan over there holding up Josh Ramirez against the boards. Nice play. Ramirez did his job, get the puck in, but great play by Dolan.
And this time it's now Potter, get it to Kalos. Kalos absorbs a huge hit that time by Dolan. Here comes Kalos, Potter, that's Potter. Potter now takes a hit after a good shot. Now Potter over to Kalos. Kalos loses control, and now it's taken by Merriman. Merriman now is going to take him wide. He's going to take Collins wide, uses his arm to block him off, and he's tripped up. Now Collins looking for somebody open, gets it up to Driscoll. Driscoll can't control it. Now it's dumped back into the North Reading zone. Here's Collins as he's going to take his little time with some offsides here. McGrill now getting it up for Kalos. Kalos taking wide, cuts back to the middle, loses control of the puck.
Almost a delayed call coming here, Matt. It's going to be on, it's just a delayed offsides.
Just a delay offsides. 1:04 remaining in the first period. Still no score between North Reading High School and Peabody High School. As a battling, and now 23 is LeBlanc. LeBlanc tries to throw it out front. It's Bobby Cambroni on the doorstep just gets the loose puck on a pass from Ethan LeBlanc. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but we haven't mentioned LeBlanc's name at all in the first period. And he just battles out in the corner, throws it out front. And there is Bobby Caproni, a senior forward. And Peabody High School's up 1-0.
What do you think the odds were in Peabody getting the first goal of this game?
If I was a betting man, I just lost.
Bobby Caproni, not afraid to stick his nose in there.
Now battling in the corner now, and a huge hit that time. I believe that's Marullo. Now out front, here comes Marullo. Marullo cuts back, nice move, shot. That time blocked by Dolan, I think. And just wide of McDonald, as North Reading is now really putting on the pressure. And now it's flipped out to neutral ice. Sophomore Duran battling now with J.T. Eason. Eason's on his tail. Gets it over to Collins. Collins now is going to probably get it right back to Duran. Duran can't control it. Battling over there is Carney. Marullo and Carney now
Under
battling.
10 seconds, Matt.
We have 5 seconds remaining in the period. It's still, according to the referees, it's still loose, but we're probably just going to run this out. And Peabody High School, who shot Danvers in the first one, is kind of creating some noise and flipping some papers because they're up 1-0 going into the second.
Unbelievable. Bobby Caproni puts Peabody on the board at 14:04 of the first period. Assist, as you said, Matt, LeBlanc, and Doucette also picks up an assist on that one. So it's Caproni from LeBlanc and Doucette at 14:04, and what was probably their third or fourth shot of the period, and North Reading probably well into double figures. I'm going to guess 12 to 15 shots, but we'll see if we can get an official count on that as we head to the break.
Definitely a great period from both sides of the ice. Sophomore goaltender Aaron McDonald really closing the door, and that's definitely double digits for North Reading for shots. I would maybe mark 4 or 5 good shots from Peabody, and one of those 4 or 5 went in. But it's only the first period.
Well, we'll take a little break right here, but before we do, we want to remind you that these games today and the tournament, all the way through the tournament, is brought to you by some very generous sponsorships on the part of some businesses around the state, one of which is Mohawk Rubber Sales. Mohawk Rubber Sales is the largest independent distributor of auto shop supplies in the USA and is headquartered right here in Massachusetts. Mohawk carries only the most reputable brands in the industry and can guarantee delivery to most U.S. locations in under 3 days. Most Mohawk products are available for purchase online, so be sure to check out the Mohawk store at mohawkrubber.com, thanks to Mohawk Rubber Sales. And also, check out the new Jif To Go Dippers. Jif To Go Dippers combine creamy Jif peanut butter and crunchy pretzels for the perfect grab-and-go snack. Jif To Go Dippers, a product of Jif Food Products, and we thank those guys for their support as well here at MyHockeyLive. And our newest sponsor, our newest tournament sponsor, Integrated Benefits Group of Stoneham and Tony Maffeo. You can check out Integrated Benefits Group at thinkibg.com. thinkibg.com. Integrated Benefits Group is a boutique firm specializing in employee benefit and human capital management. To get your no-cost benefit audit, please call Tony Maffeo at 781-953-2000. 781-953-2000, Integrated Benefits Group. And thank you for your support of Mass High School Hockey and MyHockeyLive. At the end of one here in a D2 North quarterfinal matchup, it is Peabody 1, North Reading nothing. For Matt O'Brien and Art Egerton, I'm Paul McNamara. We'll take a break and come back with second period action after this. As many kids as we can.
Absolutely. And I just had Phil Stacy from the Salem Evening News tell me that it was 10-2 versus shots in favor of North Reading, but Peabody's up.
Yeah, I think the odds would have been 6 or 7-1 that Peabody gets the first goal there, the way that period unfolded. But Bobby Caproni loves to go in among the big bodies, and that's how he scored. He was right there in the middle.
Because a shot this time by Collins, and that's deflected wide now, pushed off to the side. Here comes Potter. Now he's going to get it. Duran's going to keep it in. It's going to wrap around the boards to the far side. Number 17, that's going to be Hartnett battling up. He's going to get it to Foster. Foster takes a big hit that time by Driscoll. Now Potter battling with number 10. That's going to be Carney. Driscoll now just kicks it to Collins. Collins skating backwards, tries to throw it up, but deflected off of Foster. Now Collins is going to wrap it around his old net. And that's time now it's punched out, and Shaw is going to throw it up the boards. Going to get a change here for Peabody. And here comes number 24, Driscoll. He's one of the leading scorers on the team. He's nifty, nice move. Here comes Driscoll, tries to feed. I don't know if he's related to Mike Driscoll, but tried to feed his fellow Irishman, and now we got a turn of events. Eason now with a shot. Save, and that's deflected in the netting.
You know, North Reading's got a lot of talent, but they got to say we're in a tournament. We got to make pretty plays if they're there, but get pucks to the net. You got to get pucks to the net, and that case in point, Driscoll made a great 2 plays there, but his shot went wide.
Eason now wins the faceoff, tries to punch it through traffic and can't. Here comes McGreal, or excuse me, that's Marullo. Give it to Day. Day now is going to try to sauce it, but that team is broken up by Pat McCarthy. And here comes Gillen. Gillen now will take it up across the center ice. Tries to move through traffic. Shot saved by Peabody. Score! Gillen. Number 22, Chris Gillen, a sophomore forward, puts it in. And you have one side of the crowd, Paul, going nuts, and you have
North Reading is stunned. They got a huge crowd here, and they're stunned. And it's 2-0 Peabody. And that's going to come at 1:51 of period number 2. Gillen's going to get the goal. We'll see whom they give assist to. I would say... a
big hit that time for North Reading is number 11, Matt Carreri, not taking any grief from Pat McCarthy. But and another big hit that time by Ramirez, I believe it is. Here comes McCarthy, and Carreri now battling. McCarthy going to use his body. He's going to wrap it around to the near side. He's going to get it up this time for number 5. That's our buddy Bobby Caproni, who put the Tanners on. Bobby now making a move to the middle. Shot, and a glove save that time by Nick Pawnee.
So a little over 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes into the second period, and it's Peabody 2-0, and North Reading the kids are skating off the ice in disbelief. I mean, they totally controlled the play in the first period, other than the physicality was Peabody's way. But, you know, I think they said, okay, here's our record and here's their record. We're just going to go out and skate. You got to play, and you got to get filthy and dirty, and I don't mean against the rules. You just got to be willing to pay the price. And Caproni went to the net on the first goal, and Gillen just followed up on a rebound there, and nothing against the North Reading goalie, but Peabody's on top 2-0.
That's right. But, however, it doesn't matter the record coming into the tournament. They're both 1-0 right now. So here comes Valade up to center ice. He's going to get it into the zone now. It's going to be a shot, and it's going to be a deflected wide. Good Doucette that time, blocking the shot. Now North Reading's top line, and maybe even the top line in Division II. Here comes Potter. Potter turning around. Ooh, almost tried to feed Tyler Kalos. As Valade will now take it. Valade's going to row it up ice. Tries to find Driscoll. Uncontrollable there. Driscoll bouncing puck now. Parter's going to give it to McGreal. McGreal now over to Kalos. Kalos is just going to dump it in. North Reading's going to change up 2/3 of their line. Potter now battling in the corner. Foster, a senior captain for the Tanners. He's going to wrap it around the near side boards. Gets it up for number 24. That's going to be Nick Merriman, but it's going to be picked up by Day. Day looking, throws it out front, but can't do it. And now Foster's going to get some speed, and he's going to be hooked up. Still no calls. Foster's going to be battling, and Foster just sends Duran for a little bit of a ride by using his body. And now battling over there is Smullen. Smullen will throw it up the boards. Gets it to neutral ice. Here comes Driscoll. Driscoll leaves it for Collins. Collins passes it to Day, and we got an offsides call.
Yeah, one official called icing, the other official called offsides, and the icing official is going to rule the day. And now, after 3 times saying he never touched it, he did touch it. So offsides is going to be ruled. Up here, Driscoll getting a stick on it. Day getting a stick on it, but, you know, Peabody is just 2-0, maybe like 20-0, the way they're packing it in front. When anytime North Reading tries to make a play, Peabody just jamming the middle of the slot area down low in front of the goaltender McDonald.
Day now getting it in. Shaw's going to throw it to the far side, gets it for Foster. Foster taking his time, getting up for Carney. Carney's going to cut to the middle. He's just going to throw it on net, save that time by Pawnee. Now it's wrapped around as McGreal. McGreal going to take it around his own net. He's going to throw it up to Driscoll. Driscoll's going to backhand it out of the zone. Kept in by Shaw.
We're going to get a penalty. I don't believe it.
Penalty. I mean, amazing. And that's going to be an elbow on number 8, Reed Foster for Peabody. So he's going to go in the box and calm himself down for 90 seconds.
It's going to come at 4:29 of the second period. I can't believe we went almost 20 minutes without a penalty call. And Foster himself has been throwing his weight around, and he's going to sit now at a power play opportunity for North Reading.
Coming up, this is huge for North Reading right now, as Day just tried to push it forward now, and Aaron McDonald, the sophomore goaltender for the Tanners, doing a great job so far.
I didn't see the call, but Foster got away with a couple of, marginal. He's really pushed the envelope, and they're going to keep doing that till they call one, and now he knows how far he can go.
Pawnee now going to stop it for Valade. Valade's going to stop behind his own net. Here comes Valade. Trying to look, he's going to gain some speed. Valade cuts to the middle. I think he was looking for Marullo there, and now it's dumped down the other end.
You're down 2-0. Get it in there and go get it. It's center ice. You're trying to make plays and not misconnecting when you're a man up. You got to just get back to basics here.
Here comes Potter. Potter, one of the leading scorers for the Hornets. He'll take it in. He'll make a nice little move. Potter's going to try to go through traffic and can't do that.
That's the other bad thing to do on a power play, is try to do it all alone. You got an extra guy. And it's very easy from up here. I don't know of all the answers, but up here it's a lot easier.
Nice play. Here comes Kalos. Kalos going to try to free Driscoll.
Oh, nice play.
Excuse me, that was Potter.
What a pretty play. What a save by McDonald there. They moved the puck so well. But McDonald equal to that task, and 34 seconds to go on the power play for North Reading. 9:35 to go, second period of play. A 2-0 Peabody lead.
Now we're going to have Kalos and Caproni taking the face-off as Kalos is kicked out. So we're going to have Driscoll. Driscoll will win it back to McGreal. McGreal now getting it down to Driscoll. Driscoll now to Kalos. Kalos tries to sauce it out front, can't do it. He's knocked off his hinges there as it now gets it up to Caproni. Caproni's going to dump it out. 9:21 remaining in the second period. 2-0 in favor of the Tanners of Peabody, with about 10 seconds remaining on the power play for the North Reading. Gonna throw it up this time. Onanen can't control it. Driscoll now has the puck. Driscoll across ice over to McGreal. McGreal's going to take it in. McGreal looking for somebody, throws it out net, and McDonald is just going to tie it up. And we got some slashing, we got some hitting, we got some jarring. And we got
penalty going to be called on North Reading. Yeah, I think it is matching.
I believe that's going to be unsportsmanlike for Pat McCarthy and number 3, Tyler Kalos. And if you're the head coach of North Reading, having one of your leading scorers in the box isn't going to help you.
Nah, but he was just out there for a long shift, so it's a good time for that to happen. If there is such a thing, they're matching. They're not going to cause any man up or man down.
Oh, Paul, you're so nice.
Politically correct for once in my life.
Now Foster gets fresh out of the box. He's going to try to play it. Ramirez now can't control it. Here comes Doucette. Doucette's now going to take it wide. And Collins misses the head as Doucette throws it out front, can't get it. Now Durant.
He tried the old Johnny Busick hip check and missed.
Now Smullen over there now.
Peabody had about 8 guys on the ice there for a moment.
Smullen battling in the corner now. It's taken out this time by Carney. Carney tried to backhand it to Smullen, and I believe it's on the back of the net, and that's what we're going to get a whistle. 8:17 remaining in the second period between Peabody High School and North Reading High School. Peabody High School is up 2-0 of goals from Caproni, and I believe Chris Gillen got the second goal.
Yeah, Gillen, the second goal scorer, 22 for Peabody.
Here comes Day. We're going to have a 2-on-1 hockey right now. Day's going to probably take a shot. Save that time by McDonald.
Nice job by McDonald to come out a little bit and cut that angle down, and the defenseman had the pass lane covered on the 2-on-1, so Day had no choice but to take the shot, and then that's McDonald's responsibility then. And he fulfilled it.
I think he's got 20 points coming into this game. I mean, North Reading is stacked as far as goal scorers, playmakers, but Tanners, they're on top. Belay now attempt to keep it in, no cigar, and
hand pass. Wow,
hand pass.
These guys' whistles are going to be retired after this game.
Oh, man.
They've been blown so often.
That nut is going to break.
And it's hard to believe there's only been there have only been 3 penalties called, but probably a record set for whistles blown.
I don't know about that hand pass, but again, we're up here. They're down there. Here comes Day. Day across ice to Driscoll. Driscoll gaining some momentum. He's going to take it wide on Shaw. He's going to throw it towards Acaso, goes behind the net.
Nice
Good
play
battle over there in the corner.
Nice play by Shaw to get a stick in on that, or blade.
Driscoll, nice cut that time. Can't get a shot off that. Shaw will just flip it out. Now Valade. Now here comes number 9. That's Brewster. Brewster is going to get a wrist shot, and Ponte's going to tie it up.
Yeah, it's a tough angle to score from there on a goaltender as good as Ponte, and he didn't have to come out that far, but he cut the angle down perfectly. You know, Peabody, UVM should get credit for Peabody's defense today, the way they're jamming, they're just packing that middle of the defensive zone. It's the way UVM played for about 4 years in a row.
Well, they look like UVM with those green and gold, or green and yellow, excuse me.
I'm talking about Peabody.
Oh, you're talking about Peabody.
I'm talking about the big blue here. Just watch when, North Reading tries to dangle a little bit. Peabody just packs it in. They get a 2-goal lead. There's no reason not to. And we're just past halfway through the game, 7:21 to go in the second period. And Peabody with a 2-goal lead, 2-0.
Face-off's going to be taken by Bobby Caproni and Kalos, who's fresh out of the box. Kalos will now win it. Now Smullen is going to dump it in, wrap it around the boards. Now is Collins. Collins is going to get up the far side to Driscoll. Driscoll just tries to tip it, and he's going to try to use his speed to get by Doucette. And he just hurries around the boards, tried to feed Kalos out front. But now we're going to turn of events here as number 16, Perfito. Perfito now is going to throw it, and that's going to be wide of the net. That throws out front. Here, rebound shot saved by Ponte. Another rebound saved by Ponte. Peabody just keeping the pressure on as Doucette throws it out front. No cigar. Merriman now fed Caproni. And blocked that time by Driscoll. And it's kept up. Good hit that time. Throws out front. No cigar. Kalos now blocking it. He's going to pin Merriman to the boards. Good battle all on the corner. Potter absorbs a hit. Still can't get it out. Peabody just keeping the pressure on.
This whole pressure is a result of a great transition by Peabody to get it out of their zone. Or
here comes
maybe
Collins.
A minute ago.
Collins now to Potter. Potter looking for somebody. Nobody's out front. Here comes Eason. Eason's now just going to throw it down. Valade now. Here comes Carney coming in hard. Goes for the hit. Misses. I felt that one from up here. Kept in this time by Foster. Foster down low to Dolan. And now it's coming up the other way. Here comes number 11, Carreri. Carreri now is going to get a shot. That time right into the gut of Aaron McDonald.
Very similar to the shot Day took 4 or 5 minutes ago. And McDonald not afraid to come out to the top of that crease and cut down that angle. And when the guy down the middle is covered, as he was then and the last rush, the shooter's going to shoot. And the further off the angle he is, the easier it is for the goalie.
Now we have Marullo. Loses the draw that time, regains control. Marullo going across the ice, drops it from McGreal. McGreal now back down low to Marullo. Shot out front by Driscoll. I think he kind of didn't get all wood on that. It's deflected wide. Marullo now tries to throw it out front. And McGreal tried to pinch that time, unsuccessful. Now it's dropped that time. McDonald now play it. Driscoll just tries to throw it out front. That time is blocked by Dolan now to the far side. Day trying to keep it in. Tries to feed his partner but can't. McGreal will just dump it down there. Here comes McCarthy. McCarthy's going to pick it up. Just tries to jam it up the boards and can't. Finally out now back up to neutral ice. Just a little battle. Here comes Marullo. And back checking that time was Brewster. Now McCarthy. North Reading gets a change up to Brewster. Can't control it. Collins now. Collins stops, spins. Gets it up this time to Day. Possible 3-on-2. Always off sides. and they're going to have to get
signals there. They had a potential 3-on-2 and a head of steam, and they just get caught up at the blue line.
Duran now is just going to throw it to his partner Collins, and Collins tries to tip it out. But you got, I believe that's LeBlanc, who had an assist in this game, and he's back on the ice now. And McCarthy, I believe, is going to go for interference.
Everything that's gone on in this game, and they call that for interference, is just incredible. But I'm not criticizing the official. I'm just talking about the flow of the game. It's going to come at 10:39 of period number 2.
So this is going to be North Reading's second power play. 4:21 remaining in the second period. Peabody High School on top 2-0. And good stop that time by Valade. Valade going to regain control. He's going to drag it towards the middle. Over to Day. Day a forward playing defense on the power play. Here now is Driscoll's up top. Driscoll is going to give it to Day. Day now cross ice this time to Valade. Valade well in control. Gets it to Driscoll with a shot. Deflected wide. Almost a rebound on the back doorstep. And Peabody's able to clear it. Now Day over to Valade. Valade now up for Driscoll, but just ahead of him, and that is going to be icing.
When they're trying the home run pass on the breakout, I mean, I'm not sure. Smarter minds than mine, but I'm not sure. Just try to get it up ice and get it over the line, and either set it up or dump it, and then double the puck. But
Hornets top line of Kalos, Potter. And I don't see Driscoll out there. I see O'Nanan.
Yeah, 56 seconds of power play left.
And now Tanners look like they're on the power play as a shot that's going to be blocked. Here comes O'Nanan. O'Nanan. Now there's Driscoll. Driscoll now just takes a huge hit by, I believe that's Shaw and Chris Gillen.
Gillen, an offensive guy, but boy, did he clean out Driscoll there.
Well, and the Tanners have been, and North Reading too, but especially the Tanners have been playing a very physical game, and you have to against a team that has 97 goals.
3:28 to go in the second period and 38 seconds to go on the Peabody penalty.
Day now loses that draw, gets it over to Smullen. Smullen's going to softly dump it, unplayable for Pondy. Here comes Valade. He's looking. He's going to go to the far side. Now he's going to cut back to Dade. Dade now up for Potter. Potter trying to just look for an opening to get in there. Potter's going to take it wide. He's going to stop. He's going to sauce it over to Valade. Valade's going to wind up, fakes the shot. Valade took a shot, and that time is blocked by Doucette, and Doucette will clear it.
They are jamming that middle even man down. The four of those Peabody guys all within about 10 feet of each other.
And that's it. That is the power play up, so the Tanners are able to kill off 2. And here comes Marullo. Marullo cuts back with a nice move, drops it for Potter. Potter can't get it. Marullo fans on it. Marullo tries again. Still no shot. And that time, Smullen just shoots it out and shoots it in the North Reading bench.
All 5 guys collapse for Peabody again, and the penalty is over. They've killed off a couple this period and maintained that 2-0 lead with 2:36 to go in period number 2.
Top line back out there, or excuse me, we're going to have Kalos, Driscoll, and O'Nana now. Duran's going to just try to take a shot, and that's going to be gathered up by McDonald.
That's a smart play. You got to do that. You got to find a lane and get it in deep and hope your guys get there before the Peabody guys. Or it hits of 30 or 40 things between you and the goal.
This time face-off won by Peabody. Now 21, Easton, he's going to be battling in the corner. McCarthy now tries to chip it out. Dolan now gets it back out to Kalos. Kalos shot off the post!
Yeah, I think it went off a Peabody defender too and off the post. But boy, that's a mistake by the Peabody defenseman a couple of seconds before of trying to make a play in that scoring area. You got to get it outside. Everything outside if you're in blue.
2:13 remaining in the second period now. Peabody on top of North Reading 2-0 on goals from Bobby Caproni and Chris Gillen. Chris Gillen now battling with...
A couple of centers making great plays. Caproni just getting in the dirty area there, and Gillen on a follow-up and a rebound.
Here's Marullo now. He's just going to cycle it behind the the net. Now Driscoll now battling, I believe that's Gillen. It's wrapped around now. Is taken in as Dolan. Dolan's just going to flip it out to neutral ice. Valade now backhands it out. And I believe that probably hit a Peabody defender on the bench as whistles blown.
Under 2 minutes to go, second period. Peabody with a 2-0 lead that at times looks like about a 6-goal lead. And the more this goes on, the more North Reading is going to get frustrated. And you wonder what will happen if they do deliver one here before the end of the second period. Obviously, momentum would then put on that gold sweater.
Now here comes McGreal. McGreal tried to get it up to Day. Day can't control it. Back to McGreal. McGreal trying to find an opening. He's just gonna rush it. Gets it over the red line, dumps it in.
Conversely, Matt, if Peabody's able to go up 3-0, there's a double guy wearing a blue sweater, and now there's a Peabody guy down behind the net.
Here comes Brewster. Brewster's gonna take it wide, and it's gonna be offsides. As
it's Aaron Dolan.
Aaron Dolan took a huge hit. I believe it was from Pat Driscoll. I'm just observing here, but I did see Driscoll's hands come up a little too high.
There's no call on the play. Well, you know, the way this game's been called, every guy's going to get his hands up because there's no penalty for it.
And he's getting up under his own power, so Aaron Dolan, I'm glad you're okay, buddy.
Hope to see him back next shift.
It could be that he's more upset that there was no call, too.
That's a good question by one of the captains for North Reading going over that. It was Jared Potter asking why the faceoff's not down on the Peabody end. The puck was in the North Reading end, and the compromise is that it will be outside the line.
The official did call an offsides.
Oh, okay.
So that's why.
Good call, Matt.
Yep. I'm surprised I even remembered that.
You know, that call was so good they'll probably name the rink after you.
Yeah, I think, that's right. They should name another one. Here's Duran now, going to take it on the near side boards. He's going to stop, he's going to throw it up those boards, and it's going to get out. Here comes Doucette. Doucette going to skate it, give it off to Foster. Foster tries to jam it out. He can't. Finally kicks it out. Carney now will flip it. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Peabody up 2-0. Here comes Collins, a long Hail Mary pass to Potter. Gets deflected to Driscoll. Driscoll's going to come in. Nice little move. Right on that time he was breaking in. I believe that was Smullen. And just lost control of the puck. And McDonald's going to cover it up.
Yeah, good move. But again, he didn't get a shot off it. It'll go as a shot, but it kind of rolled off his stick and didn't get the shot he wanted to get off.
That time, Day just tried to push it forward. Day's going to get a good hit. Belade going to keep it in now. Marullo over there, and it's going to be dumped down, and we're going to have icing with 38.2 seconds remaining in the second period. Peabody up 2-0 on goals from Bobby Caproni and Chris Gillen.
Peabody playing the game they have to play. And having a 2-goal lead is just a bonus at this point.
Day now again pushing it forward. That time McDonald's able to kick it aside. McGreal now keeping it in. Here comes Driscoll. Sauces it to Valade. Touch pass to McGreal. McGreal will cycle it down again. Driscoll now absorbs a huge hit that time by Foster. Here comes Shaw. Shaw up the far side boards this time. Shaw now battling with, I believe that's Marullo, and Day now battling. Peabody just wants to keep it in the corner here, Paul.
Yep, there's the clock under 10 seconds now. Day with a stick up high.
Now Shaw just taking his time. He's going to slowly flip it out. It's going to get to Brewster with 2 seconds remaining, but... And that is your second period horn. If you're a Peabody High School, you are fired up right now going in with a 2-0 lead in the second period of the quarterfinals.
You know, the smaller crowd from Peabody, they're going to be calling up to get another bus down here for the third period, that something big is about to happen here with a 2-goal lead going into the third period. And at times it's not pretty, but they've done what they've had to do to maintain that 2-0 lead. And McDonald has done his job. 2 periods of shutout hockey against a team that's averaging almost 5 goals a game. So after 2 from Woburn, it is 2-0 Peabody. 15 minutes of hockey left in this D2 North quarterfinal matchup. A 4 and a 10 seed, and the 10 seed on top at the moment. We're going to take a break here, but before we do, we want to thank our sponsors, all of the tournament sponsors of MyHockeyLive. Mohawk Rubber Sales is the largest independent distributor of auto shop supplies in the USA and is headquartered right here in Massachusetts. Mohawk carries only the most reputable brands in the industry and can guarantee delivery to most U.S. locations in under 3 days. Most Mohawk products are available for purchase online, so be sure to check out the store at MyHockRubber.com. Also want to thank Jif Food Company. The new Jif To Go dippers combine creamy Jif peanut butter and crunchy pretzels for the perfect grab-and-go snack. And maybe between games, Matt, we'll head up the street, go to Roach Brothers and buy some Jif To Go dippers to munch on during the night games.
You keep saying it. I think I'm going to leave right now.
And also Integrated Benefits Group of Stoneham, Tony Maffio, 781-953-2000 is the number. Integrated Benefits Group. Just trying to check on the, got interrupted for a moment. Apologize. Integrated Benefits Group is a boutique firm specializing in employee benefit and human capital management. To get your no-cost benefit audit, please call Tony Maffeo at 781-953-2000. That's 781-953-2000 for a free benefit audit for your company. Or you can go online to thinkibg.com, and that'll get you all the information you need to look into working with Integrated Benefits Group. And we thank Integrated Benefits Group for joining on board with MyHockeyLive. And if you're watching this, folks, tell your friends all the games of the tournament that we will cover are available to you at no cost once you join as a member at a very low introductory rate. So join us for high school hockey. We'll have Andover and Medford High tonight at 6:15, a D1 North battle. And then at 8:15, number 1 seeded Burlington will square off against Arlington Catholic, a couple of local teams nearby to where we are in Woburn. And we expect a big crowd for both those games, like the crowds we've had here this afternoon, Matt. So 2 D2 North games this afternoon and 2 D1 North games tonight on MyHockeyLive.com.
Well, so far we've had 2 great games. One was Marblehead and Masco. Masco pulling it out with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. They go on to the next round of the quarterfinals, and so far we have an upset with Peabody High School on top of North Reading High of 2-0. Paul and I will be back for third period action. We're going to take about a 5-minute break. Go to myhockeylive.com. You can see all the games, like you said, and we'll be back in about 4 or 5 minutes.
Well, welcome back to Woburn. We're at the end of 2. It is Peabody on top of North Reading, 2-0, surprising many here, but Peabody has done what they had to do. They put a couple by the goaltender Ponte, and they lead it 2-0. Matt O'Brien with the call of period number 3.
Thank you, Paul. As we get probably going to get an icing call. Actually, it's waved off and now played by Hartnett. Hartnett's going to wrap it around to the far side. Chipped up that time. Still not out. Reading now showing a little spunk in this start of the third period here as they are down 2-0 against Peabody.
Well, you can't wait for much at this point.
Oh, nice sauce pass here to Driscoll. Driscoll top shot scores! And North Reading Hornets are on the board of a goal by Mike Driscoll, a junior forward.
Yeah, and a great pass by Kalos, too. Kalos just redirected it. Caught the Peabody defense a little bit flat-footed, and it comes at 29 seconds of the third period.
And we got some screams. We have some assistant coach up here screaming at us players saying that's how we do it. Mike Driscoll with the goal, 29 seconds into the third period. And now battling now is Gillen now. We're going to have a power play coming up for North Reading now as here comes Day. Day's going to cut wide. He's going to cut in, and that's going to be touched by Jason Marshall. We're going to have
a hooking call
on number 9. That's going to be Owen Brewster, a junior for Peabody. He's going to go to the box. So with 50 seconds into the third period, Michael Driscoll from North Reading cuts the lead in half, and now the Hornets are going on a power play. They're third of the game, by the way.
They give assists to Kalos and Potter. They sprinkle the infield on the line. Driscoll with a wicked wrist shot. Upper left corner, and no chance for McDonald on that one.
Valade winds up, fakes the shot, now over to Collins. Or excuse me, that was Driscoll. And now here comes Caproni. Caproni's going to give it to Foster. Foster's now going to take it wide. Foster's going to carry it. He's going to get around Day. Foster's going to go in. Shot. Save that time by Pani. Driscoll now, he's going to carry it for North Reading. Here come the Hornets. Driscoll cutting to the far side. He's going to take it wide. He's going to use his speed, get it in. Caproni now. Caproni's going to shoot it right around the boards. That time kept in by Valade. Valade loses the puck and dumped all the way down the other end.
You know, North Reading really hasn't. They did once in the second period, but they haven't set up the power play very much. They just kind of a lot of individual and trying to make one play. It's like a one-off rush.
Here comes Potter now. Potter cutting in. Shot deflected wide. Potter just throws it out in front. That time by Kalos. Over to Day. Day to Valade. Valade's got a shot. Shot. Score! Jared Valade, a sophomore defenseman for North Reading. And now we have a tie hockey game, 2-2. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong,
they got 13 let it go from the point that was Velati, but I might have gone off a Peabody guy, and we'd have to talk to the players, I think, to get that goal, but it comes at 1:51, a power play goal.
And for the friends of Jared Valade, or Velati, I pronounced the name wrong.
I think it was McGreal on the other point over there, but could have been Day. I was following the puck, so whoever was the right point will get one assist.
In any event, it's 2 minutes and 2 seconds into the third period, and now we have a hockey game of 2-2.
I don't think 6 has been on the ice yet today.
Well,
nonetheless, it's a brand new game, just 2 minutes into the third period.
And here comes Driscoll now at neutral ice. And now it's going to be on the near side, now battling with is Kalos. Kalos and Gillen. Gillen, who got the second goal for the Tanners in this game. Here comes Kalos. Nice little move between the legs. Tried that time to feed O'Nanan. O'Nanan now battling. Driscoll's now gets the puck, tries to feed Duran, who is cutting in. Can't do it. Gillen's just going to get it up. Tempo definitely picked up here since the 2 goals on both sides. Here comes Doucette. Doucette just going to dump it in. He's going to wrap around from the far side to the near side. Number 11 now, Carreri battling in the corner. Now Carreri just gets knocked off his skates there by Marshall. Marshall tries backdoor, can't go. Marshall tries again, no call. And we have a whistle. 1, the net's off his mornings, and 2, I think the referee lost sight of the puck.
You know, if you're Peabody, you played 30 minutes of your style and you led it 2-0. You know, lightning struck once, and then you went in the box and they got a power play. But right now you go, okay, they tied us up. You know, we deserve to be here. Let's play our game.
Murillo is kicked out of the faceoff, and I believe Day got kicked out of the faceoff. Now Murillo's going to take it. Velati wraps it around to the near side. Now to Day. Day trying to battle, trying to get that puck out. Now McGreal over to Driscoll. Driscoll's going to use his speed, going to try to get around Shaw. He does. He gets between the defenders. Now it's wrapped up to the far side. Gets it up to McGreal. McGreal now feed it to Murillo, and Murillo gets knocked off his skates by Hartnett. And battling now there is Shaw, Driscoll, Merriwell. Shot this time by McGreal. Day now getting to Velati. Velati, just a wrist shot over the net that time of McDonald. Now to the far side. McGreal's going to carry it into the corner. Picked up by Murillo. Murillo behind the net. Shaw gains control. Now it's up to McGreal. He's going to wind up. Shot. And McDonald got knocked off his balance, and no call there. Now in the corner is going to wrap it around to Driscoll. Driscoll's going to absorb a hit. Now to the near side. Fed out front. No cigar there with Shaw. Now Shaw battling with Driscoll. Shaw taken down by Driscoll. And now Day knocks Hartnett off his feet. And here we come by Bobby Caproni, who scored the first goal. Now to LeBlanc, who got the first assist for the Tanners. He's going to try to throw it out front. He can't do it. Velotti now taking it behind the net. Tried to spin, loses control. LeBlanc gets it to the point to McCarthy. McCarthy, he's just going to dump it back down behind Pawnee. Now here comes Caproni. Caproni to the near side. Now Potter tries to get it up. He gets it up to Driscoll. Driscoll getting the first goal for the Hornets. Driscoll coming in. A nice pass to Kalos. Kalos going in, shoots, scores! Tyler Kalos from Michael Driscoll. And I believe we're also going to give Jared Potter some credit. 3 unanswered goals by North
Great
Reading.
play by Driscoll without the puck to skate towards the net. He knew his line mate Kalos had it, and he just went for the net. Great play away. Potter will get an assist as well. Peabody's going to call timeout here.
And that's a good call by Mark Leonard. Calm the momentum down for North Reading. But you said it. You're right there, Paul. Mike Driscoll with a nice move gets it right to Tyler Kalos. And we've said it before. I know it's got to be over 60 points that these guys have. I would say it's about 77, 76 points that those three combined have.
Yeah, they each have 2 points today at least. And the second goal, we can't get the official, and it was kind of in fact, Kalos might have tipped that one in. We just don't know. It went up high. It either went off Kalos or off a Peabody player on the shot from the point by Velotti. But nonetheless, it took them less than 5 minutes to get 3 goals here and take the game back into their control. And what a great move by all 3 guys on that line. Potter to make a nice play at the line to get it out to Kalos. To Driscoll. And then Kalos, I love guys away from the puck doing the right thing. And he just went to the net and he knew he'd get it. And he put it up high at 4:35 to take the lead for the first time in the game for North Reading.
Now here comes senior captain Collins. He's going to try the cross-ice pass to Driscoll just ahead of him, so we're going to have an icing call. 10:16 remaining in the third period. If you're just joining us, you've missed a good one. Peabody went up 2-0 of goals of Caproni and Gillen, and that was for 2 periods. That was the score. And now North Reading.
Peabody had to work for their 2 goals. Foster, though.
Now here comes Day. Day's going to turn around, turn it up. He's going to give it to Driscoll. Driscoll has a difficult time control it, regains control. Now Day gains control of it. Now Collins is going to knock it back to Driscoll. Driscoll's going to cycle it down low to Day. Day now back up to Driscoll. Driscoll up to Collins. Collins now fakes a shot, gets it down low to Day. Day now on the near side boards, tried to feed Collins. Collins actually keeps it in. A good play by Collins. Wrist shot right over the head of McDonald. Kept in by sophomore defenseman Duran. Now here comes Carney. Carney's going to backhand it over to Doucette. Doucette to the near side. He's going to get it up for Foster, but Foster can't control it. And Foster just takes a huge hit on Collins. Now here comes Doucette. He's going to try to take it wide. He's going to get it this time to Smullen. Smullen with a shot. Save. That good save that time by Nick Pani. Here comes Brewster. Brewster now. Velotti's got a guy up. Oh, and just misses Jared Potter.
Potential 3-4-5 scoring opportunity there. Would have been a 2-on-1, but the pass just too far ahead of, I think it was for Kalos.
9:13 remaining in the third period of this Division II North quarterfinals. We're going to have Kalos versus Gillen. Kalos wins the draw. Potter now takes it. Potter takes it back down. He's going to take it behind his own net. No, fakes behind his own net. Gets it up for McGrill. McGrill tries to chip it out. Can't. And now it's taken to the near side to Driscoll. Driscoll's just going to slap it out. Hartnett now pushes it up. Now here comes Gillen. Gillen just going to backhand it. Not strong enough, so McGrill will get it in. Potter can't get that puck. Now it's back down the North Reading zone. Velotti's going to take it behind his own net. Velotti's going to go to the near side to Driscoll. Driscoll can't control the pass. And I believe it was chipped up and probably hit a North Reading player on the bench.
You know, this period, this line of Kalos, Potter, and Driscoll, they're skating a lot more, and it sounds like they're stretching the field. And for a football analogy, they've always got a guy taking off, something they didn't really do a lot of in the first 2 periods. They played more laterally, more together. This one, they're saying off the puck, send a guy, and let's get a guy skating. Let's open up the Peabody defenders.
Foster's now is going to take it with Onanen. Onanen's now going to get bounced out of the faceoff. And I believe Correri's going to take the faceoff now. It's dropped out here. Hartnett with a blast. Gets through. Good save that time by Pawnee. You can't tell me Pawnee saw that, but...
Great save. He never saw that one, but he was in position.
Now over there, then 21, Eason. Battling now. Eason takes 2 Hornets out with him. Good play that time by JT Eason.
Mostly in life, it's good to take 2 Hornets out of a play.
Oh, of course. Get them away from me. Ramirez now will get it down. Played behind the net is McDonald. He'll give it to Shaw. Shaw up for Foster now. And that play is
just about 8:03 to go, third period of play now, with the Hornets now holding a 3-2 lead over the Tanners of Peabody, and it's been a crazy way, the flow of this game. There was nothing for the first 6 or 8 minutes. It was horrible, and then Peabody just said, okay, we belong, we can stay here, and got physical, and they grinded it out for 2 periods and led it 2-0 after 30 minutes, and North Reading's a different team this period.
8:03 remaining, 3-2 North Reading on top of Peabody High School in this Division II North quarterfinals. And the delay, the puck went into the bench for the 50th time this game, and they couldn't find a puck.
And a center ice faceoff.
We have Murillo over Caproni on that faceoff. Now played behind. I believe we're going to get an icing call here.
And we're approaching the record for icings in a D2 North quarterfinal game, I believe.
It's amazing that somebody keeps that record. 7:55.
In a mayonnaise jar. On somebody's front porch.
Good draw that time by Caproni. Here comes Bobby Caproni. He got the first goal for the Tanners. Let's see if he can get the third one. He's going to wrap it around this time, now playing by LeBlanc and Velati. Velati now gains control. He's going to take it around his own net, up the far side board. Driscoll absorbs a hit, gets the puck out to Day. Day now tries a feed in the middle. Here he goes, Murillo. Murillo walking in, comes in, he's hooked. No call. And the net goes up. It's warning.
One there, but I think questionable pinch there by number 11, Aaron Dolan. I mean, you're down by a goal. Still 7.5 left. Maybe if there's 2 minutes left, you make that play, but that's a risky play, and he got beaten, and he kind of left his other partner to face a 2 or 3-on-1.
Top line out there for North Reading. Kalos line. Doucette's going to play it around. Smullen got tripped up there. Smullen now regains control. Smullen spins back. He's going to get it up, or tried to feed. Any event, Driscoll now takes a shot. Save! And no rebound there as...
Boy, I thought that was in the goal for a minute from here. The angle we had, it looked like it went right off the back twine, but I don't know what it hit in front.
Well, I saw the initial save by McDonald, but I did see the puck come down. I don't think it rested on the back of his pad or what.
I didn't think Kalos was going to shoot it because the Peabody defender was in good position.
Right in his grill. Kalos.
7:14 to go, third period.
Potter with a shot, pad save. Driscoll rebound, hits the...
No,
it's no goal. No goal. No goal, hit the side of the net.
Stands erupted because you could see the twine bounce, but it went... And I don't know how it got back there either, but...
Driscoll on the back doorstep. Luckily, I'm in an angle where I didn't get too excited because I saw that
we
go back.
We need Art Egerton to increase the 10 cameras he's got to 15.
Here comes Potter. Potter now shot blocked that time. Potter rebound, kick save that time by McDonald. Now Marshall, he's going to give it to Shaw. Shaw's going to absorb a good hit that time by Driscoll. Shaw's going to knock Driscoll back down. Here comes Potter on a rebound, couldn't quite get there in time. Here comes Brewster. Brewster up for Gillen. Gillen got the second goal. Here comes Gillen. He's got wide. Body's open. Shot. That time didn't make it through. Rebound. Still not making it through. And this time it's just a desperation slap shot that time by Gillen. He actually had defenders 2 points open. Gillen now tried to feed out front. Gillen regains control. He's going to go backhand that time. Brewster gets a rebound. Turnaround shot. No! Pawnee finally regains. Pawnee realizes that and we didn't know where he was facing. If he was facing behind the net, in front of the net, he finally spins around.
So midway through the third, 6:18 to go, and Peabody comes to life with a great shift. 2 or 3 great chances. Maybe the best one was from a tough angle. Kalos actually took that shot, but rebounds abounded, and nice save by Ponte in the middle up high.
Good win that time by Murillo. Velotti's going to wrap it around to Driscoll. Driscoll, he's going to take it, shoot it behind his own net. It's going to get it up to Day. Day's just going to bank it off the boards and get it out. Slow roller. There's no going to be icing on that time. Here comes, not McCarthy, excuse me, that's Foster. Foster across ice. That time to Eason. Eason can't control it. Now Day. Day cuts back. Good play that time. And Foster just picks his pocket. Here comes Foster. Foster's going to take it wide. He's got a couple of bodies. Shoots. Save that time by Ponte.
Boy, Reed Foster can really shoot the puck. That was a great wrist shot there, and not exactly where he wanted to put it. A little bit too close to the middle of the body of Ponte, but Foster's got a heck of a shot, and no surprise to see how many points he scored this year.
5:45 remaining in the third period. North running up on top 3-2. Here comes Carreri. Carreri's going to take it wide. Carreri's going to dump it in. Played behind net now is Smullen for Peabody. Smullen, cross ice pass. Led a little too much. Velotti now cross ice to McGreal. McGreal tries to feed O'Nanan that time.
There. They made the connection.
Velotti now, he's going to carry it in. Velotti cuts it in, still has control, throws it out in front of the net. No cigar, winding up as McGrail as he fans on it. And Brewster now comes in, gets it out, and once again, I don't know if the players are just holding their arms out there, but it was deflected off a player on the bench.
Jared Velotti, the sophomore defenseman, number 13, has played a strong game. Good rush there, good anticipation on the puck at center ice, and a good rush, takes some time. The centering pass, nobody was home, but he's played a strong game for North Reading.
Now the top line out there for North Reading. Speaking of strong games, Tyler Kalos.
The whole period?
I don't think they've come off. And Potter tries a little maneuver there, but can't do it. And here comes Foster. Backhand pass now bumps out to Doucette, but Potter picks it up. Potter's going in. Shot! Save that time by McDonald.
Yeah, good angle save there by McDonald. And, surprisingly, Potter almost skated himself off the angle there.
Here comes Kalos now, intercepting that pass. Kalos knocked off balance that time by Doucette. Doucette's going to wrap it around from the far side to the near side. Foster's going to chip it out. Goes to the far side. Now you have Eason going to deliver a nice little hit on Duran. Smullen knocks it up. Backhands it out of the zone. Now back at neutral ice. Kalos regains control. Banks it off. Eason banks it off now to Carney. Carney realizes that he's got another man with him. Carney's going to throw it at Ponte for a rebound, hopefully, and Eason's not there, and it's just swiped away. Here comes Driscoll using his speed. 2-on-1 right now. Here comes Driscoll going in. Tries to sauce it, but a good play. Rebound saved by McConnell. Driscoll uses his speed. He tried to sauce it, but it actually hit off number 17, Anthony Hartnett's helmet.
Well, what a great play by Hartnett there to stay in the middle, and I don't think Driscoll realized he had a pretty good angle on a shot on his forehand there, and he was thinking pass all the way, but Hartnett read that beautifully with 4:07 to go.
Day now taking the draw against Gillen. Gillen wins the draw. McCarthy wraps it around, and that got to Dolan. Dolan, good to see him back on the ice. He was hurt earlier.
Yep.
Here comes Brewster now. He's going to drop it for Gillen. Gillen cross ice. He tried to feed Caproni and can't do it that time, and now here comes McGreal.
Yeah, a little combination of line here. Caproni and Gillen, both centers out there together now.
Here comes Murillo. Murillo's going to wrap it around. Driscoll can't get it.
In deep, the defenseman.
Day tries to get it up, still in the zone, not offsides. Velotti now is going to take it himself.
Great play by Dolan to keep that in.
No, he gets knocked off his gears here. Here's Gillen, just throws it right at the cage. Absorbs a hit. Dade gets it out. 3:23 remaining in the third period. North running on top 3-2. Velotti now looking for somebody. Going to take his time. As the ESPN broadcaster would say, tick, 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 tick.
Yeah. Could be heading for a Butcher-Gross overtime.
Yeah. Oh, boy. That just slaps it on net, deflected that time by Ponte. And here comes number 11, Carreri. Carreri now, Velotti now has control. McCarthy tries to keep it on, but the referee did say off, but he said it was, or I thought it was off, but it kept in. This time now, Onanen's just going to get it up.
All right, North Reading player, and Reed Foster was on the ice. I'd be hearing footsteps from 50 feet.
Oh, yeah. Here comes Carreri. Carreri now getting it, trying to get it in. Foster now slides it across. Collins intercepts it. Here comes Ramirez. Ramirez got a shot, save that time off to the side by McDonald.
Collins drew 2 Peabody Tanners to him and then just calmly laid it off to the wing.
Collins took a shot. Not only did he take a shot, but he also received a shot that time by McCarthy.
Very tough kid, 14. And now McDonald is trying to get the attention of the Peabody bench down here to our left with 2:14 to go. He's wondering whom to look for the signal to head to the bench and let an extra skater get out. Remember, Peabody has used its timeout.
That's right, they called the timeout. That's right.
So.
Kalos now going to take the draw against Gillen. Good win that time. Good clean win by Gillen. Gets it over to Doucette. Doucette up the boards. Taken down that time was Brewster. Took down McGreal. Here comes Doucette to neutral ice. McGreal's going to carry it in. Doucette's going to carry it in. Doucette taking it around the boards. Can't do it. Look at McGreal spinning. Battling in there as Bobby Caproni getting his nose in there. Driscoll's in there. A couple of number 5s down there. Here comes Driscoll. Tries to gain control. Caproni now. And I'm surprised. I thought they were going to pull a goalie, but with 1:37 left, I think that would have been the time to do it.
Well, as you say, tick, 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 and North Reading content to keep it out on the perimeter outside. And, you know, they'll give their goaltender Ponte that shot from Caproni all day long from where he was with no traffic in front and him able to see it all the way. But I would think McDonald would head out to, like, between the circles here, but there he goes.
He is at the hash marks. It's going to be Foster and Marullo. And here comes Day.
He can't go to the bench. As
Day chips it up to Driscoll. Driscoll's going to come in. He's going to get a shot. Save that time by McDonald. Here comes McCarthy. Foster. Foster gets his pocket picked that time by Marullo. Marullo dangling, spinning. Marullo still has control. Throws it out to McDonald. McDonald just shoves it to the side. 1:14 remaining in the third period. 3-2 North Reading. Peabody needs to get control. Here comes Driscoll. Cuts
outside.
Driscoll cuts in. Scores! Patrick Driscoll!
I guess it wasn't. The Peabody coaches would be going crazy, but talk about driving a stake through the heart right there.
Driscoll just made one move. It got to him at the middle of the ice, right in the slot. Move left, move right, and went around Aaron McDonald, and now it is 4 unanswered goals.
Great interception at the blue line to send Driscoll back in. I think it was Marullo, 21. Hey, imagine having the luxury of you go up by 2 and you can throw these guys out there.
Yeah.
Chris Gillen showing some skill right there.
Yeah, Gillen looking like that Mighty Ducks character from Mighty Ducks 2. Look at the guy from Austin, Texas. I forget his name. 1 minute left. 4-2 North Reading.
Peabody's got Donnie Shaw, the big defenseman, up front now.
Kalos now intercepts a pass. Kalos is going to get a shot. Potter with a rebound, and there it is. Tyler Kalos shoots the puck, and Jared Potter, senior captain for the Hornets, puts it in. And if it wasn't official at 4-2, it's official at 5.
A 5-goal third period for the Hornets, and much of the damage done by this line. That one will definitely be Potter's goal from Kalos, and you know, it wouldn't surprise me if Driscoll also picks up an assist. Still in there, the fourth goal I think is Driscoll from Marullo. That one is Potter from Kalos anyway. Don't know if there's a second.
Kalos to Potter, I believe.
4 from 3
yes.
Would be.
They are giving credit to Jared Potter. 40 seconds winding down now.
So last minute of play here, and Peabody is, they got to be down, but they're going to try to put another one on the board.
Allaward now getting in. He's going to take a shot. Mullen just absorbs, that's Collins, uses his body. Pawnee's going to cover it up.
Yeah, Porfido and Aylward getting some ice time here. That's nice of Coach Leonard to get some of the boys some state tournament play here. And now they're going to send the first line back out here. Foster is going to come back out. And not sure why they wouldn't just pull the goalie here with 19.7 to go. And Cam Smollen's going to go up front, the defenseman. Foster. Boy, can Foster shoot. That one's way wide, but that was a bullet as well.
And Peabody did pulling the goalie. And you can hear the screams and the cheers from the North Reading Hornets bench. And as well as the crowd. And North Reading in a remarkable third period going into it, down 2 goals, down 2-0. And I know folks at home can't see the scoreboard, but it ended up 5-2. The first goal, well, Paul, take us through the whole shebang.
Third period, it did get, you're right, it came in 2-0. Bobby Caproni with a score for Peabody in the first. Chris Gillen made it 2-0 Peabody in the second, and then the third period, all North Reading. Mike Driscoll at 29 seconds in, made it 2-1, and then on the power play, we still will call it Velati's goal. It might have been Kalos with the tip, made it 2-2, and then at 4:35, Kalos put North Reading on top for the first time today, made it 3-2. At 13:57, 24, Pat Driscoll made it 4-2, and then the final, nailing that coffin, Jared Potter. A lot of points for that first line. Again, we don't have every official goal call, but those were the goal scorers from our standpoint, MHL scoreboard anyway. And the final is North Reading 5 and Peabody 2, and it was a kind of a tale of 2 games, Matt. North Reading in the third period just said, okay, we didn't sleep through the first 2, but let's get really serious. And they put up 5 goals, which they averaged for a game. They got that in the third period.
But both great games we've done, and unfortunately there has to be a loser. Peabody Tanners, Mark Leonard does a great job over there in Peabody, so we got to tip our cap to him. But also the head coach, John Giuliotti.
Yeah, John Giuliotti and Mark Leonard there, the head coaches meeting at center ice, and congratulations to the Hornets, the number 4 seed, up their record to 18-4 now, and Peabody will conclude their season at I believe 11-8-3. They came in 11-9-3. They came into the tournament, I think 10-8-3, or maybe we'll double check that, 9-8-3 into the tournament. So they were 10-8-3, including the win over Danvers. They end their season 10-9-3, and probably got further than they thought they were going to get this season. And congratulations to Coach Leonard and the Peabody Tanners. And they fought hard. They've got some good hockey players, and they did what they had to do for a couple of periods. Unfortunately, North Reading just, as time went on, the talent level of North Reading a little bit deeper than Peabody this year, and North Reading able to put a big 5 spot up on the board in the third and walk away with a 5-2 victory here in the quarterfinals. And North Reading will move on now. We don't know the time and the date and all that, but they will play, we believe they'll play the winner of the Winthrop game, which is being played tonight, I believe, at Chelmsford or at Stoneham. So Winthrop is the 3 seed. They are playing against Haverhill, I think. Winthrop and Haverhill, and the winner of that game will get North Reading in the semifinals, and Masconomet is going to play the winner of the Tewksbury-Concord-Carlisle game. So some crazy stuff going on, a lot of stuff going on, and that's going to do it for our coverage of D2 North this afternoon. A couple of great games from Woburn. Once again, in the first one, it was Masconomet prevailing over Marblehead 3-2, and right here in this one, it was North Reading 5 and Peabody 2. So we're going to take a break here in Woburn. We'll be back with a 6:15 face-off between the Medford Mustangs and the Andover Golden Warriors, a Division I North quarterfinal game, and that will be followed tonight by the big one up here on the North Shore, Arlington Catholic and number 1 seeded Burlington in D1 North, and a couple of great games ahead, Matt, for MHL. And we'll be right back here with Art Egerton right around 6 or 6:15 to get you situated for those games this evening.
Well, that should do it.
Food products and an integrated benefits group, and we'll give you more information on those guys as we move forward. For Matt O'Brien, Art Egerton, and Mark Igo, and all the folks at MyHockeyLive, this is Paul McNamara. We'll sign off from Woburn now, but we'll be back with you at about between 6 and 6:15 tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone.